Man, we done got Flacco drop some news about Sosa baby, man. You know, Chief Keef, you feel me? Everybody loves Sosa. Oh, and old man. Fucking with them old boys. Yeah, that Chief Keef. You feel me? I don't know what's going on, but you know, we finna get into the video.
Cash Me Outside Girl was just on Ari Fletcher's podcast, and she accidentally exposed Chief Keef for committing the worst crime a man can ever be accused of committing. This is terrible, bruh. These accusations have been suspected for years, but a lot of people really had no proof to go off of because whenever they were asked, Bhad Bhabie did a very good job at concealing the accusations. But now it looks like
come on, Sosa, what you do, bro?
It looks like she's willing to speak out. And it looks like it's about to be bad news for Chief Keef in a couple of months. Ari initially wanted to interview Bhad Bhabie because Bhad Bhabie has been in headlines for the last couple of months. She had the fight with her mother that leaked, her and her boyfriend issues. So there was a lot of drama to talk about. And when Bhad Bhabie came on, yeah, they discussed that drama, but the conversation took a dark turn very fast. Ari started off by asking her about the camp that she went to after her appearance on Dr. Phil. Bhad Bhabie went on Dr. Phil for having behavioral issues. So after the show, I remember that. Dr. Phil sending her to a particular camp to rehabilitate her, and she would speak on the horrors that she witnessed at that particular camp, and that will parlay into her real life.
You did like some shit about the camp, like was saying like that shit traumatized you.
Yeah, it did. Somebody died when I was there. One of the kids killed one of the staff members when I was there.
What did they make y'all do?
Shovel horse, ride horses, clean horses, shepherd sheep.
I ain't doing that.
You crying to go home or you just thugged it out? For real?
You look at somebody wrong, they put you on reflection, now you sitting at a desk with your face.
I wish my parents would have sent me to a rehabilitation camp. You feel me? Hey, I would have been... would have straightened up then, but I wasn't a bad kid though. But I was talking about shoveling horse. You crazy as hell.
You sitting at a desk with your face to the wall. You can only eat peanut butter sandwiches and cold ramen while everybody else eating regular food. They don't care. They evil.
So why your mama didn't come get you?
Because she didn't believe me.
For real?
Because they monitor your letters. So if you tell your parent what's going on there, they'll not send your letter out.
What?
Y'all motherfuckers.
No, there was kids there getting molested, and yeah, that's...
You got molested?
Not there.
But what you mean not there?
Twice. Well, I don't know how many times you want to count it, but...
When she says, I don't know how many times you want to count it, she's referring to when it was consensual, but not all the way legal, per se. So they continue, and she begins to rattle off the people responsible for her trauma.
Who's molested? Well, I was molested by my mom's ex-boyfriend, Dshelton, from 3 to 6. And then I was molested from 13 to 16.
Damn.
And then I had 30-year-old boyfriends when I was 17, 18.
Where is he?
He's still out living his life.
He's living his life. Too.
When we were introduced to Bhad Bhabie, we were introduced to a person that they described as having behavioral issues, being rude, out of control, unhinged. But as she explains what was going on around that time, you can now understand why she had behavioral issues.
Yes.
And you can understand why that behavior that she had to deal with really early on, how that translated to how she moved around in the industry. And I'm not trying to sound like no Captain Sa, Saver, you know what? But, bro, when you take a person that broken with that many demons and you put them in the most demonic industry, you can understand why these rappers were having their way with Bhad Bhabie. You can understand why a person that broken who's seeking that much validation and that much love was literally being ran through by these rappers.
Sad, bro.
And she would actually speak on dating Chief Keef.
Who did you go through the most stuff with?
LeVon.
Yeah, didn't even need to ask that question. Well, between him was probably Sosa, because y'all was together for a long time.
Well, Sosa drugged me through a glass door. We used to get up in with 3 drugs out, don't give a fuck. I got scars from that shit. Like, hold on.
Y'all used to be fighting too?
Sosa, you was doing that to her, bro?
Now what y'all was fighting for?
I came through and broke the door. I didn't give I was young. I didn't know.
We need to put you in some anger management. Dr.
be
Phil
chilling.
couldn't help her. I'm gonna get her though.
I be chilling. If you just don't fuck me, and I be chilling. I'm gonna break your door down. But if you fuck me, I'm gonna break your door down.
I'm
But
cool.
then he got up in there with me. He drugged me through that mother.
Chicago niggas is not finna play, okay?
No, why are they so sweet at first, and then they go like, it take like a quick, like real quick,
little turn.
like, and then it be like, whoa, how did we get here?
Bro, I forgot she
Am I
G
surprised
her
that
bro
Chief
baby.
Keef put his hands on Bhad Bhabie? I'm not. But this ain't even the worst of it. This is just the icebreaker.
Damn.
But I'm even shocked hearing her say this because for years, she did whatever she could to protect Chief Keef, right? She never said a bad thing about Chief Keef. She never said anything, right? Even when we seen the obvious, she wouldn't admit it. The fact that she's now speaking to me shows her boyfriend she's currently with, her baby daddy, he's sick and tired of the love fest she has with Chief Keef. All right, if you can put my business out there, if you can tell these people every time we get into it, every time, you know, we get into a tussle, you was on the internet, let them folks know that I'm responsible for the busted lip, for the scars. You can tell them folks that Chief Keef did it too. So that's what she's currently doing. All right, and she would even admit to such on Instagram. Y'all remember this post where she said to make LV feel a little better because y'all want to keep trolling. Y'all got this MF arguing with me for sharing my recovery journey, and now y'all want to make joke. He's not the only one who has put hands on me. I have only had 3 men I took seriously, and all of them put their hands on me. Maybe I am the problem. My ex, in quotation mark, Chief Keef, did this to me September 2022. And she would actually like have a carousel of like bruises. I'm talking about like open slashes that's like it's like canyons deep. Like the slashes is crazy. So that's the first time that she sort of revealed that Chief Keef did something without saying Chief Keef's name. On his Ari podcast, she outright said, yeah, Chief Keef did it. Damn. But that's not the worst of it. That's bad enough, all right? That's criminal enough. But she would accidentally reveal something else that would make you think of Chief Keef in a whole different light.
So, you used to date Sosa. What was that like? I'm asking because he's from Chicago.
I wouldn't call it, we wasn't like me and Levine. Like, I just used to go over there and hang out, get out. I'm a real ass bitch. Like, okay. What it is.
Whoa.
So y'all wasn't together. Y'all was
just
yeah, like I wouldn't call, but like we was really close though. Like it was like a friendship with benefits. I don't know. I just call him my ex. I call everybody my ex.
So y'all wasn't like together, but y'all was just fucking around.
We wasn't like exclusive. Like we was both doing our own thing. But I remember one time he was like, I can have any bitch over here, but I still call you over here. And I was like, oh, you been having every bitch over here? Like I said, I was like sick. Well, no, that's it.
Yeah.
I was like sick.
I'm not gonna lie, this is sad. Come on, Sosa baby. Nah, man, for real, bro. Like, I know who she is. I don't follow her like that. She ain't really that, important, for me to even be watching. But damn, Sosa, you was doing that to, she was saying, "Stega, what? Come on, man. I was grown as hell."
I was like sick.
I don't care if your name is Chief Keef, Beef Keef,
I wouldn't even.
C Keef, D Keef. This is weirdo behavior. This is wrong. It's flat out wrong. Now, the thing about this isn't the first time we've had our speculations. We could have damn near confirmed this just looking at the timeline that she was around Chief Keef, but they've always denied it. They always try to play coy about it. But this is the first time she just acted like she slipped up. She accidentally revealed what we've been known for years now. It's that Chief Keef was dealing with her, when he was about 23, and there's a 7-year gap. You do the math, what age that was for her. Chief Keef was dealing with her when he shouldn't have been dealing with her. And the thing about this is, it happened in front of the world. But because we view Bhad Bhabie as fast, as grown, we just ignored it. When Chief Keef baby mama tried to expose him, we looked at this as, man, she clout chasing. Ain't no way Chief Keef was doing this, bruh. But it looks like she wasn't capping. She wasn't lying. Right? She was actually telling the truth. And if you watch the clips that you just watched and you watched it with an open ear, then she talked about how much she loved Chief Keef, how she would have done anything for Chief Keef, all right? How they were involved, how she was crazy out of her mind for Chief Keef. So you put her in that situation with a grown man at that particular stage of her life, of course you understand why she was crazy. Of course you understand why she was head over heels.
You feel
And
she know
of
she
course
was...
you understand why it's very possible that the baby mama was not lying. She was telling the truth. When she was getting his name tatted on her, we just overlooked it. We just thought, maybe they're really close. Maybe they're just really good friends. Bro, the signs were here. Bro, she got Chief Keef name tatted 6 times on her, bro. Of course he was doing exactly what people were accusing him of doing.
I took it personal because I was young, so I was like, "Oh, you having bitches over here?" He probably.
So that was like, it was like a I'm yours and you man, but you really for whoever.
Yeah.
Like a little delusion with the friendship.
Oh yeah, I was very, very delusional. Very.
How long did y'all
delusional.
fuck around for?
4 years.
That's a long ass time. That was your man. You ex.
I got with somebody else and then left them for him.
For a little situationship. Yeah, that's.
And the crazy part about all of
This
this
is
is
sad,
she has
bro.
gone out of her way in the past to protect Chief Keef.
Now
When
she
people
exposing
would
the
bring
nigga?
up their suspicion, she would always talk about her relationship with Chief Keef as if they've only been dating for like a year. I remember like when she would reveal like her new tattoo of Chief Keef, people would bring up the fact that, yo, this is a pretty huge age gap. It's like a 7-year age gap.
Yeah.
What's going on here? And she will snap on people and say, is it a crime for a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old to be together? She will literally say with a straight face, wait, I'm mad confused. 20 and 27 is weird, but 30 and 37 isn't. Calling someone a P isn't just something you say to troll or talk ish. It's disrespectful as F. I can't stand the MF, but I'm not the type of person unless someone's name be ruined with lies. That ish.
I ain't gonna lie, 23 and 16 is crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't, like I said, I didn't follow their relationship. Well, where the hell they had going on. I thought Shorty was, like I said, I don't follow her like that, so I didn't know how old the little girl was. You feel me? I was great calling her the B word, but I ain't. But 23 and 16 is crazy as hell. Like, come on, so for real, bro. Oh man, that's wild. But oh man, yeah.
So she was going out of her way to defend this dude, gaslighting us to think that we were tripping, as if we had the timeline wrong, as if she started dating Chief Keef only when she was 20. By the way, she tweeted it out when she was 20. She tweeted out that tweet when she was 20. So she wanted to gaslight us into thinking that her and Chief Keef only dealt with each other that year.
She
when that's
turned
not the
20.
case, and she just revealed the truth. Yo, I understand we love to give our favorite rappers passes, bro, but at what point do you say,
yeah, not Sosa, baby, man.
At what point do you say, yeah, this is nasty stuff. This is nasty work. This is not cool.
It is, cuz.
And I don't care how gangster you are, how tough you are. I don't care how much dope music you make, bro. You can't tolerate stuff like this. And if somebody do something like this, you gotta cut them off.
Damn,
Keef. At what point do we live by those principles, But she wouldn't just, I guess, expose Chief Keef. She would also say that she was over at Soulja Boy's house around that time frame as well. But lucky for Soulja Boy, she would say that they didn't do anything.
Why did you diss Soulja Boy in the song?
Because he said my pussy, and he said that I tried to touch his. I just talked about this with my best friend KJ. KJ was there with me when I was at Soulja Boy house.
See if it's ready.
KJ was there with me.
It's ready.
KJ was there with me when I was at Soulja Boy house. He said, I don't even know a time when you could have tried to suck his dick. And then how do you know my pussy? When were you by my pussy?
I didn't know he said that.
This is crazy, bro.
Been by my pussy. You are not one of them.
Not it's a lot of mother.
You are not one of them.
I was sure wondering, like, what happened with Soulja Boy? Like, I must have missed it. Have you talked to Soulja Boy?
No. The fuck I talk to Soulja Boy about?
Lying about your pussy. Soulja Boy, don't be doing that for real.
Just
for real.
How you talking about somebody who was around you when they was 6?
Oh, you was around when you was 6?
Oh.
Now that don't sound too right to me. That sounds a little young.
You feel me, Art?
Soulja Boy?
That nigga damn it.
About 30 something.
You feel me?
If I do the math right, that's jail time. I don't know.
But there's a bunch more rappers who are in really big trouble. because she's about to start talking, and it looks like she now has elevated to the phase of her life to where, like, she's not with the Igga stuff no more, right? She's transitioned to where now she's about to be the victim. She's about to start talking. She's about to start doing her Me Too, and it's over, bro. Because we know a lot of y'all was sneaking and geeking with her during that stage of her life, bro. A lot of y'all were, bro. A lot of y'all were, bro. Y'all can't even cap. A lot of y'all were, bro.
Hey, you niggas,
A lot of y'all. Now there are some people who was, but the gap wasn't that far off. Like, for example, YoungBoy, the gap wasn't that far off. Right? I think YoungBoy right now is like 24, 25.
Yeah.
She's 22. So the gap was not that far off to where, like, there was some overlap where YoungBoy, you know, before 18. So it was not really that weird, but still weird, right? Because after he surpassed the threshold, he still kept going. But a lot of you other dudes, man, she even said in this interview that there's a really known street dude who she was with around that time as well. So y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? What do you guys think, man? All right.
I ain't gonna lie, Sosa. Hey, man, boy, that's crazy. Like, damn. I don't know, man. That's disgusting. That's all I can say. I don't. Damn, really, bro? I don't know, man. It's. I'm just all for words. I don't. Like I said, I don't even follow the little girl. I don't, cause she ain't somebody I watch on a daily basis. Like, oh, let me see what Bhad Bhabie doing. You feel me? Like I said, I don't, man. Hey, if y'all can hit that like subscribe button if y'all new here, welcome here. And if y'all not new here, welcome back, man. And y'all see y'all in the next one. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Flacco for the video, man, as well.